Hello and welcome. My name is Fake Fairytale and welcome to this very short video on how to create fungi and molds in your cave. Now, I posted my previous video where I finished up my cave system that we've been working on, and I received a question on Reddit about how I'd approach making a dangerous fungus or fungi or mold in a cave system. And after writing down the answer a few times and Reddit messing it up, I decided that it would be easier to just record the video and show you guys what I do and just upload it on YouTube. So here we are. And without further ado, I would like to dive right in. I think this video will be very brief. I'll just show you quickly how I do this, and you can go ahead and add it to your own cave systems if you like. So what we have here is just a cave pathway, cliff cave, no shadow. Well, let's make one with actually a shadow, because that looks better. There we go. And what we want to do here is we're going to add the Forgotten Adventures blood assets, which are these ones. And we're going to scroll down a little bit, and you have two types of blood assets that I would want to use. You have the small splatters down here, which will come in second, and you have the larger ones up here. And we want to take some of these larger ones, and I would probably go up and use quite a vibrant color. So we're gonna have something slightly radioactive, somewhere here in between yellow and green. Go up a little bit further, and then turn down the alpha value quite a little bit. We'll turn off snap to grid, and we have to play around with this a little bit, make sure that it's not too bright, and just splatter this on there and there. Maybe add in a additional splatter in between to create some variety in there. There we go. And then we go down here, take these blood splatters. These are more smaller, these are droplets. And we're going to make the color a bit lighter and brighter, all the way up there. And we'll slap these on the other molds. And let's make sure that we take like these spots that work well. And this is especially effective if you're going for like a mold. A fungus would probably work better if you have some mushrooms around. You don't really have much assets for that with Forgotten Adventures, unfortunately, but this will do the trick just fine, I think. Now, we already have this. I'll turn off my grid. There we go. So we already have this spot over here, which looks really unhealthy. And we'll blend it in a little bit better with the environment. So let's turn it all down. Make sure that the transition in and out's on fade. And we put this on layer 4. And we make the sides that are supposed to be a bit darker. So that it looks like it's really on the cliffs, like attached to them, instead of just slapped on there like a painting. There we go. Make that even darker. That's perfect. And then I would go ahead and go to the lights. And we'll take these lights from the bottom over here. And I think these are Krager's Shadows and Lights assets. It might also be Forgotten Adventures, though I'm not entirely sure where they belong to. And these are all, they have a fine gradient. I don't want to have that. I like this patchiness. We'll make it very small, and we'll make it very bright green, like so. And you can just position that on there, place it left and right. And I wouldn't bother rotating it or anything. That's more of a hassle, not really worth it. might want to change this one, however. That's the one, yeah, because it's positioned a bit weirdly. And we can add in some more over here and over here. Now I might be even going a little bit overboard with it. Let's tone down the intensity a little bit at the spaces, or at the places where it's quite bright. Make sure that's not too fluorescent. But you can go as crazy as you like, of course. Come on. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, and what we want to do now is add in a little glow around it as well, so that it glows. That's not the one that I want. That's the one that I want. I'll take the intensity and have it glow around the fungus. The rock catch the light there. There you go, and I think that will look quite cool. Especially if we turn on the ambient lights. You have this patch of fungi growing, and I think you could complement this with either some mushrooms. Let's see if we have anything. Yeah, you could just place some of these mushrooms over here around it. And potentially add in a few at the bottom. These colors don't match well, but if you turn it in the same color, so you have a very bit of a teal fungus, this combination would work very well. I think it would look really cool. Might even just position them underneath there. Well, you can do whatever you like, of course. And you can do this also for all different kinds of colors. I'd probably go with either green, purple. Let's see what we can change it up a little bit, I think. Unfortunately not. So we'll repeat the process a bit further to the side, and we'll make it, let's say, something bright pink. Somewhere in between red and pink. Purple-ish. And we'll go to blood again. And we'll take a few of these larger splatters. I think we can go up in brightness. Color. Like so, and then we'll add in a few additional splatters for effect. And we'll take this, we'll make it very bright and light. We'll zoom in a little bit, add in these patches for the mold. Where the mold is thicker. That's too big. I don't like that much. Though you could, I guess, make it quite small. And add in single splatters instead of these groups. Like so. There we go. All the way over here. Awesome. Then again, we'll add in some shadow path all over the edges to make sure that they blend in with the wall. And a bit up top over here. Now we could actually add in the mushrooms, these pink ones. I think they'd suit quite well. You can also, of course, just leave them out. You can do whatever we want. And we're going to add in some light. Perfect. Oh, these work quite well. I see. They're actually different ones than the ones I already used. Those were these. What are they named? overlay grunge. They're actually grunge instead of lights. But oh well, this works. Add in some more. Turn up the intensity a little bit because I think the glow is that too faint for me. And then we add in some glow. Turn down the intensity once more. Add the glow along the edges. And especially all the way at the bottom over here. You could also have it shine or glow on objects that are surrounding the fungi, of course, or the mold, if you like. And in this one, we have these mushrooms, so I want to brighten those up a bit more, like they're the ones glowing the most. There we go. And I think that's a very, I think that looks good. That's a very easy way of creating some dangerous fungi. And if you'd add in some enemies, some fungi enemies that work with this as well. The violet fungus, I believe, is one, if I recall correctly. And you have these walking fungi monsters as well. I think that would set the tone really well. And you can make these things on the floors, on walls, on objects. You could have it grow over a corpse or, well, anything really. So I think that would look really cool. Well, that's it for now, folks. I think this video has served its purpose. If you like these short tutorials and videos, please let me know, and of course hit the like, favorite or subscribe button. And I hope to see you again in the next video.